day 89 of 20 English speaking challenge. So I got a notification and I read it because I read it a few times, multiple times actually, because I intrigued to the question. And the question was, I am very ugly. What can I do? Sadly, it's happening out there. A lot of people think that way. And if you were in the condition, in the level that you need to ask, you need to pause it, it means that you are in a very low confidence. That's what I think about that. And if you are experiencing this, and if I need to answer the question, the answer would probably you can do anything that other people can do. A lot of things. I wouldn't say everything, but a lot of things as other human beings. And yeah, it will be harder for you perhaps to gain, let's say, confidence on how you look like, especially if you are born in a place where there are a lot of people who were born looking gorgeous and you are somehow didn't look that way or slightest the same to them. It will be harder, especially when people around you just keep mentioning that you look ugly or etc etc. It will be harder, I know that. But I don't know, like actually I never experiencing like in the lowest moment of me when I was thinking that I look ugly. I never. I think I remember I never asking this question. Let it be just asking other people to answer this question because I don't know. I wouldn't say that I'm relatable to the person who posted it, but you know what? You can do anything, but you need to work on yourself a lot. Since she posted this, it means that you are perhaps in a more severe conditions than me in terms of how you looking at yourself, how you perceive, how you not perceive, how you achieve yourself, how you think about yourself. You need to work on yourself a lot, like a lot, inner work a lot. And sadly, we live in a world when it could be unfair or often unfair. You are treated differently based on your look, appearance, and it's happening here and there. And that's why you need to prove if you really think you are ugly, especially perhaps because there are scientifically proven about the things that made you look ugly, or people, there are simply people who point out about your flaws, how you look like. You need to work hard, much harder than people who perhaps born to be beauty or pretty, That's take it as a grain of salt. So yeah, that is how unfair this world is. We need to work harder to prove ourselves, our worth. But you are already worth to people who were your people, your own people, and they are enough. And yeah, working hard with your confidence, working hard on perhaps how you behave, working on perhaps how you present yourself, especially if you would like to present in certain way, you know. And for me myself, like today, now I know that I look dull with the color of hijab that I choose to wear, like at least now. I do not really care. At least now I do not really care, and most of the time I do not really care about how I look like. Others I would like to think about how I look like. I would like to think of how I would be, how I would people to perceive me the way I appearance, or how I would like to look in my eyes when I see myself in the mirror. And yeah, you can do everything. You just need to work on yourself harder. And because of you work harder, you can be much more proud of yourself because you did the real hard work and perhaps much more harder, and you get proud of yourself for that. Doing hard work, much harder work, until you are successful. And when you are successful, you'll be proud of yourself, and then you will have much more experience of it. And yeah, inner work a lot. Inner work a lot. But first thing first, you need to think different way. You need to achieve the level of good self-acceptance and thinking that you can do everything. Well, a lot of people, like you can do like a lot of people. You just perhaps need to do much more harder works. Perhaps you need to, let's say, try different skills. Perhaps you need to improve your natural skills, because I believe there are people, like every people are born with natural skills. You just need to improve that. Work hard on yourself. If you would like to achieve something, you can work for that and achieve it. Even if you fail, that's all right. You can, share it to other people as a, let's say, story of your life, and it make you special. It will make you special. Your stories, your past make you special, make you who you are today. And you will be just much more happy and relieved if you could accept yourself, and especially after you work with yourself. Yeah, you need to do a lot of hard work. Yeah, that's what I can say today. If I need to answer that question, I hope you enjoy it. Bye.